Hey everyone, welcome to my video. Today in this video we are going to model this smoking pipe. Let's start together by opening a new part. Firstly, we are creating a sketch in on plane, and then I place here a vertical line which I convert to construction geometry and added a 45mm value on it. And then I place here one line, again converting to construction line, later pressing my control button in my keyboard, and then I put midpoint relationship here. After I place here 130mm diameter, there will be here a section, and let's determine also other sections where our other profiles will be placed. I place here also. I made it construction geometry, and I create here a perpendicular relationship. This will be from here in the point 114mm, and the elevation will be 27, and here I have a 40 degree. Here I have 12mm height differences. Here value 15, and then the last value here 45. These are good values for me now, and that's fine. Exactly. I keep it this on in a separate sketch where I will create my real sketches. I open my front plane, I pick the spline, and I place between these 2 points. Then later I just create here I just play with my spline, and I start to give now the values. Angle will be 21, and then the tangency value will be 80. Here we have 50, where my body is fully tangent to a line. That means in fact we are here 90 degree. That's the same. This is first profile, and let's make a revolve with this profile, and we place it. After I look from front plane again, I create here a sketch. I will place my splines. It's good to add 2 extra line here, or we can just make bidirectional 7.5mm offset, where I can create easy tangency when I have my splines. I just place them here on front plane. I open one more sketch. First I create here a arc. I'm trying to go very slow and basic because some watchers are not able to follow the steps and they find me very fast. Sorry for the other guys. Exactly, this is here now. After this operation, we create first spline here and the second spline here. Firstly, I will make splines here tangent this point, and the tangency value here 100, and this point just 60, and then the values will be here for angle 5 degree, and here Now I gave 90. And then the tangency value of this point, 32. Now we have some undefined sketch. Although we gave all the relationships, I think this is related with this one. Just going to make you a tangency, and then our sketch will be fully defined and everything is black. After this operation, we go create this sketch on the front plane and we convert this line. After this operation, we make a trim with a line. Line is selected, remove selections, and this part will be removed. Now this section is ready. Our profiles, our guide sketches are ready, and I need a plane. And just I will place a plane by picking a point and a line. And in this location, I create one circle, which will be between these 2 points, centered here. Then we can create our first, second surface group, which will be the loft, right click, selection manager, first, this will be second, and guide curve here, another guide curve here. Everything looking good, and we will just say to our profiles, normal to profile. Sorry, this will be normal to profile and the other tangency to face. Yeah, I'm right. Here we have a group of surfaces. There I want fully tangency to the surfaces with keeping this profile. But here I have a circle and I want to this profile, this section also normal. These are done. If you look from top, we will see the sketch. This is nicely tangent, and I'm selecting my front plane and I select this plane. Now I'm creating here a parallel plane where I will divide this surface. After this operation, firstly I'm going to place my tool profile here. For that we just go our basic sketch and we are going to make here 5.5 divided by 2 offset b directional. Same story here. And then I create this, I make this 2 guy a construction line. We place there again a plane. Here a ellipse. This point will be here, and we have 10mm width here. This is our another profile. Just going to hide it now, the plane. Now we are going to work with our guidelines. First will be here. Second will be here. We can say to this line, your tangent, and again here, while our control is pressed, tangency relationships. Now we need to define our tangency values. Here we have 40. Here we have 80. Here the value is 150 by 150. Our profile is not fully defined, which we don't have a coincidence here. After our sketches will be black. Having black sketch is important. These are the profiles. That's good. Now I'm going to add one more by closing this first. The front plane as center. Here this will be tangent. Here this will be also tangent. And the values now 80 and 100. The second one, the second guideline I'm going to create with that composite guideline, in fact, which will be three-dimensional. This is two-dimensional. Now we look from top and we go create here a sketch. There I need a spline. The reason that I broke this, split this surface was to be able to catch this point, in fact. That was the reason. But I forgot it there to break to side. I see now. Now this sketch, this spline will be on this point. Coincident, we look from top. And we say to this line and this next spline, equal curvature, and also we will here place a line which will be 5 mm. You can play it with these values now. If you want, you can remove the equal curvature and you can say just be tangent. That's also possible. This is looking good, and I will just give some values. 120, and here we have one extra thing that we need to make here, tangent. Now this is group of line ready. With combining these two line, these two sketch, I will create a project curve, which will be a 3D-dimensional curve. In fact, combination of two curves is very important comment when you want to work on surfaces in SolidWorks. I recommend everybody that to understand and to use this one. And we need that at the other side also. Then we look the top plane and we go under this sketch, because we have already there one. We can make a mirror. Select this one. I say mirror. We need a mirror also here. Mirror axis. Select mirror entities. Mirror about this one. And now we go create here this one, make construction. And project curve, first is, second is. Now everything is ready. We have 4 curves. Great, then we can make again a loft. First is one, selection manager. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. and guide curves, guide curve 1, guide curve. This we will not use, sorry. This guide curve, the guide curve which is in the bottom we use, and the guide curve here. This was the thing that we are searching for. Of course, profiles again will be normal to profile. Or here, tangency to face for tangent transition. Everything is ready now. We can hide all sketches here. The first thing that I wanna close this surface with planar surface. Again, planar surface. Here we can close. If you don't wanna use this planar surface, what you can do, we have here a profile, and you can select this one also. The other way around also working. And now we're gonna need every surface to achieve a solid body. Create solid. Now we got a solid. We should cut our profile and finish the detail here. First, let's finish the detail here, where you put your mouth. Here I place a circle, and I made a right click there and split entities. And I split this entity to be able to on this edge. And I can put here extra construction geometry where I can give the value. 3 is good. And here 1.5. Oh, 3.5 would be, sorry. I extend this part to penetrate when we are making a swap operation. We have this profile, and we are coming now. Swap, select this profile, and select this line, and combine result. Also, here a flit that I can give a nice form. It is looking nice now. And we should cut inside, but for that I will use surface cut, and I'm coming my first stage. Offset surface. I made a 5mm offset. To the inwards, I made an offset with my surface, and I take back my whole features, which is looking inwards now. Then we will make an extend, show the solid body, and now we can cut with this surface. This command working like a cup. The volume should be fully closed to be able to cut, because of it was inside and it wouldn't cut like how I want. That's the reason I made the extension. Now this part also looking nice. Here a millimeter chamfer, and outwards I will add a 3.5 with 20-degree again angle. This is good. After this operation, I will break surfaces. 2mm, where I can make a split on the surface with intersection of this plane. Because they will give different colors. And first we can give this face some colors, which is the black one. In fact, always pipes you see, and this group of surface mostly very shiny gold. just give basic colors. And then the rest is mostly wood, where we can select in our library. Rosewood, it says. Length is also working. I will just pick up by surface by surface, but it worked somehow. It can stay like that. And just one thing is missing. We don't have a hole inside of the tunnel. How do you call it? I don't know. I will make an offset here. Let's make inwards 1. And I will make a sweep to cut inwards. I couldn't see inside very well what kind of form this shape contains, but we will try to find out. On the front plane, we're just going to make a something like this. Let's try. I think with 2 point a little bit hard to manage. I will add 3 point to my spline. Like two control point, it's not easy. I don't know where it's ending exactly, but here looking nice, and here also fine. Yes, tangency, it is fine for me. And now we are going to make sweep cut. This is profile, this is the pad, and finally we have an area where we can smoke move. This was video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you have learned something new. So I try to keep very simple and try to explain every step. I hope you can also manage to build it. If you have any idea, any comment on my videos in terms of some feedbacks, I would like to have it. Please write in comments. For other and more advanced videos, please do visit my channel. Thank you for watching this video. Hope to see you in another one soon.